Hi guys, I hope all is well. So we have an O-level past paper question from the year 2018. The session is May-June. This is question number 4. We'll study Venn diagrams and solve questions based on LCM and GCF. So let's start. In this question we have a Venn diagram. Part A says that A is a prime number and that all the numbers of B are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12 and 18. Then they are represented by a Venn diagram in this box. Let's read part 1. It says complete the Venn diagram to illustrate this information. So let's complete the Venn diagram. What do we have here? We have all the numbers for B including 2 of the numbers from A. So let's write down all the numbers that would be part of A. The first one would be 2, then 3 because we're writing down the prime numbers up to 18. The next one would be 5, then 7, then 11, then 13 and then 17. That's the last prime number before 18. Now let's plug these in where it says A. So 2 and 3 have already been plugged into this circle. So the next ones would be 5, 7, 11, 13 and 17. These are the numbers that would be part of A. The next part says complete the description of the set B. So the set B, there are 2 possible scenarios over here. Whether we look for a common factor or we look for a common multiple. These numbers don't have a common factor because they range from 1 then go all the way up to 18, which includes 2, 3, 1, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18. Let's look at the lowest common multiple of these numbers. Of course, the lowest common multiple should at least be 18. Since 18 cannot be divided by any of all of these numbers, so let's look at the next multiple of all these numbers, which is 36. 36 can be divided by 1, by 2, by 3, by 4, by 9, by 6, by 12, by 18. So all these numbers are factors of 36. So we write, oh, where do we write? Sorry, over here. Factors of 36. Okay, next part. It says find the number of elements in A union B. That means we need to count all the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are 13 elements in both of them. The next part says list the elements of A complement intersection B. That means they've asked us to find the number of elements, not the number of elements, but the actual elements in this part over here, because that's the point of intersection between A complement and B. So the number of elements over here are 1, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18. And why don't we include 2 and 3? Okay, so for example, if you have A and B right here, this is A, this is B. First of all, we are asked to shade all of A complement. So if we do A complement, it means all of this. Then it says intersection of B. So if we shade the entire circle of B, it would only be this part right here outside of A where the intersection of 2 lines takes place. So that's the reason why we selected all the elements of B excluding 2 and 3. Okay, let's move on. The next part says find the lowest common multiple of 140 and 770. So the easiest way of doing this is we write these numbers right next to each other, 140 and 770, and we start dividing them. So let's divide them by let's find the biggest number that we can divide both of them by. I think that's 7. So we divide them by 7. I get a 20 here and I get 110 over here. Now let's divide them by 10. So I get a 2 here and I get an 11 over here. So we multiply 7 with 10 with 2 and 11. Let's see what we get. So the LCM would be 7 times 10 times 2 times 11. Let's plug this into the calculator. 7 times 10 times 2 times 11. The LCM is 1540. So we write the answer over here, 1540. Okay, let's look at the next part. The next part says a rectangular field measures 450 meters by 306 meters. The whole field is divided into identical square plots with no land remaining. Find the largest possible side length for the squares. So for this part, what they've asked us to find is actually the GCF. That's the hidden meaning behind the second sentence. So let's find the GCF. So 450 and 306 can be written the same in the same way as we were trying to find the LCM. Then let's start dividing them by the lowest possible number. So I think that's 2. So if you divide 450 by 2, I get 225. Then I divide 306 by 2, I get 153. Okay, I think they can be divided by 3 now. So when I divide 225 by 3, I get 75. And when I divide 153 by 3, I get 51. I think these can be further divided by another factor, which is 3. So I get 25 over here and I get a 17 over here. I don't think these two numbers can be divided any further. That means we look at the numbers on the left and multiply them with each other to find the GCF. So the GCF would be 2 times 3 times 3. That gives us 18. This is your answer. I hope this question made sense. The complete working of this entire question is present in the description below for you to download. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.